Take a serene, hilly, and forested green land, plant some skyscrapers smack dab in the middle, and watch it flourish with life and energy. A place where you can feed your starving soul and satiate your senses, Malaysia is a sight for sore eyes. Crispy, flaky naan and food, you'll never stop feeling the energy around you. You are always surrounded by peace, nature, and life. And turtles, and jellyfish, and crabs, and more fish, and Coca-Cola. Food so spicy you'll need Mylanta, and when you're done eating, you're gonna need to hide away for a month, but it'll be worth every second. You'll take more steps than your Fitbit can even count as you run from your demons towards your angels. You can climb 300 steps into a cave, or read a book while smoking shisha. Visit the aquarium, sit next to a pond. It is all yours. The cooks are in the back. Sweat is dripping off so fast from their foreheads, evaporating in the heat before it hits the wok. People here work lightning fast with laser-like precision, and with so many customers, they have no other choice. Food and conversation is an absolute obsession. They go hand in hand, and Malaysians are actually quite proud of it. After finishing your meal and finishing off your chai, follow the bright orange tiki lights to Jalan Alur, where you can find almost anything and everything. A man listens on his iPhone in absolute disgust with his chicken wings as he tries to rotate and perfect them. An old man cleans spoons. A young lady prepares for the next day. While this guy tries to make an extra buck by selling his marinated kebabs, caramelizing at each turn. Another man waits impatiently to sell his lamb while these two cooks can't even move fast enough to get food off their woks. They work with an incredible fervor, like there's no tomorrow. The artists in Malaysia are obsessed with every detail, from the chocolate chip to the fish egg, the chocolate sprinkles, and more fish eggs. Fish is always fresh and always ready, but there is no rest for the weary. Because food needs to be served, meats need to be grilled, and cash needs to be collected. And mangosteens need to be devoured. The hunger of your next adventure will never stop in the chic nightlife of Malaysia, where you'll find some of the cheapest Uber rides you'll ever pay in the world. And if you need gas or get hungry, there's always a nice and friendly American 7-Eleven nearby. Are we any different than the world that we live in? The nature that's around us? Waiting our turn in life like fish in the sea. The polyps from frags in the ocean. Each harmoniously waving in asynchronicity. Or rose petals on the flower. All beautiful, all unique, all the same, yet all different. Enter a neighborhood where their language is Hindi. The god is Krishna and the food is fried, spicy, and colorful. Go a mile across the street and you're speaking Arabic to a guy named Muhammad who worships Allah and eats falafel. We are all different, but we are really all the same. We all love our native tongue, we believe in something, we can always appreciate a meal that hits the right spot. There's a curiosity of the next block, what's lingering around the corner, a fascination with the unknown, but with something that is also somewhat familiar. Every color you can imagine. Every single color you can imagine. Every kind of artist, from flamethrower spray painters to hijabi indie bands singing ska music to the likes of No Doubt. Clothes hanging off the balconies like it's almost summer, which it practically is. And skewers, and more skewers. There are mosques at every corner, a bargain to be made, a prayer to be had, and a thought to be remembered. Like, hey, my Coach bag. I wonder where that purse came from.
Really disgusting.
Wandering through the back markets of Malaysia will remind you of a crime scene where Jackie Chan is running away from 50 pursuers with butcher blades and knives, chasing him through the dark alleys. The people are friendly, the mood is light, and there's always a little bit of fun to be had. The meat is fresh, and you can smell it. It's also served by some of the friendliest butchers you'll ever meet.
Why are people being so nice on my camera?
And some not so friendly people, like this guy who wouldn't let me take his video. Work here is done with absolute precision and speed, waiting to serve the next customer. Food literally flies off the shelves, as there's no time to wait for indecision. The food is simple, delicious, colorful, and flavorful. These pancakes taste as good as they look, actually even better. A light flour base with some sugar,
Oh, it smells great.
some nuts, and a cracked egg on top. A beautiful blind couple was singing on the streets. You could tell that this couple had endured much together, and despite their illnesses, were able to find a way to stay together and continue to love one another. Isn't that what we're actually looking for? To find happiness. To find truth. To live our lives in the best way possible. Before we die and are taken from this world. You can hold on to it as long as you want. Whether it's your favorite pair of shoes or a favorite meal. But we must all leave this earth one day. So you might as well make it as beautiful, colorful, and joyous as possible. We are always looking for something to satisfy that incredible hunger that overpowers us and forces us to move and create energy and move towards something, anything. Whatever it is that will help me get to the place that I want to be, or become the person that I want to become. As the raindrop falls and time passes, so does our memory. Some of these memories will stay with us forever, and some of these memories will leave us behind as they re-enter the earth and find comfort in the next vessel. Eat up, live up, and chew up everything that this life has to offer.